Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is a general reading for those born in the year of the pig, published for June 2020. Now timing is not absolute with tarot or any form of divination, so if you come to this later, fine, it must be useful for you. Now this reading either is for you or it isn't. Although it's a new spread, because this is the first month I've done Chinese Zodiac, there is an element of past and certainly an element of present in this reading, which isn't true for everybody. So if the past and the present don't fit, it's not for you. What I would like you to do is ask a question beforehand. So think about all the questions that are around you. Choose one of them. Be aware of all of them. Focus on that one that you've chosen. That hopefully gives energy to the process, and if I don't give you your answer, something or someone will, because the universe will make sure it does. But be aware of all of them, because the cards will answer whatever they see as the most pertinent for them to answer. Not necessarily what you and I think is the most important. Now, I've already done the Western Zodiac this month. The link to that is down below for the playlist, which these will be on the bottom of that playlist. I've also been doing already Western and Chinese Zodiac combinations. So if you want an Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Pig, then let me know in the comments below. And I'll put it on my list. I've done 6 of them. There's 138 to go, so I'm not doing them in any particular order. While you're down there, and also comment at the end if this reading means anything to you, but while you're down there, press the like and subscribe buttons. The like helps with the Google politics, as Soul Garden TV will say. It helps boost the actual video itself. The subscribe really helps the channel. I'm still a baby channel. I'm only 8 months old. Everything helps, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. Now, your next readings, as I said, the Western Zodiac monthlies are out already. Towards the end of the week, of course, we've got the full moon. I'll be doing readings for that. The day straight after is when the moon conjuncts the galactic center, so I'll be doing my usual lunar galactic downloads. This time that's under the power of the full moon, so I'm really looking forward to doing those readings to see what comes out, especially since the world's gone mad at the moment. So, and according to the astrology, it's only going to get worse. So, with that cheerful thought, later this month, we've got Mars conjunct Neptune, and obviously towards the end of the month, Jupiter conjunct Pluto for the second time. So I will be doing readings for those as well. So let me bring the cards up and I'll talk you through the decks that I'm using, because it's relevant for this one. I don't know what this is called. I just call it my massive tarot. These are the in-between tarot. These are literally for the conceptual space in between each of the tarot cards. This is the 5 to the 6 of coins. This is the King to the Page of Cups. And this is the 8 to the 9 of Wands. These are a Rider-Waite deck, where it's actually 2 Rider-Waite decks, one dignified and one reversed, because that's the only way my brain will handle reversed cards. And these smaller ones are the Tarot of the New Vision. And what they are is the Rider-Waite, but from the other point of view. Like you are now at the back of the card rather than the front of it. For example, there is the 9 of Pentacles. So puts a slightly different spin on it. And so what I'm seeing here is... What I'm seeing here is that it appears like you have come into your power in some way, shape or form. And you're aware that you've come into your power in some way, shape or form, but you're aware that there is actually quite a big hill to climb. And you're in that, do I really want to climb that hill or not? Now, this reading is talking about you climbing that hill. You may want to not climb the hill and protect what you have at the moment, but I honestly think that that would be an unwise course of action due to this Tower card right at the end with the 8 of Cups reversed. So it's almost like if you don't give up your previous dreams, because there's new ones coming to replace them, But if you don't give up your previous dreams, it can all come tumbling down. That's one way that I see that the Magician with the Four of Pentacles opposite Eight of Cups reversed with the Tower. But this is a really positive reading, so there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't go to climb that hill. You move from the Magician to the King of Swords card, which is clarified by the Lovers. It's making the choice, making a wise choice to proceed, and people will be coming to you for your wisdom with this, and you are being led along by your guidance and by an angel. You know, it's the Temperance Angel, I always think. They're in the Lovers card, and now we're looking at them proceed into into the gorgeous blue sky. There's no sunrise or sunset there, but there's certainly all the animals before them that they are going to go and join. Either that, or they are choking on the angel's exhaust fumes. You know, it gives a whole new meaning to Eat My Dust. But I'm feeling the first one, let's be honest. Which takes you to a very abundant place where you gain a good harvest, but it's something that you will have to tend to, but not too much. You can overwork here. This is something that you need to be aware of, because you don't have to do it all on your own. You can seek help, and you can actually receive help as well, for that matter. But there's certain aspects where there is a giving up of dreams here. So maybe this coming into your power is you were wanting one thing, and you've come into your power, and that original thing is no longer applicable, or your power isn't bending in that direction, it's bending in this one, and all the signposts are going, oi, over here, and you're but I wanted to go over there. Yeah, oh, get over it. Because one thing that I feel is that you shifting this dream along, whatever it is a cause for celebration. But also that if you return to that sense of childhood, you return to a childhood, I've got hair sticking out, childhood naivety almost, a play with the new dreams that you are offered, and you may find that there's this one thread that is similar, because you have hexagram number 21, which basically says forge ahead, but make sure you're looking at all the details. So this is thunder above earth, fire above thunder, sorry. When an undertaking that is making good progress meets an obstacle, one must bite through with vigorous determination. Tentative or timid efforts will not serve. So we've got that thrusting. I know you normally say thrusting with the King of Wands, but with the King of Swords, you thrust with the sword. You use your insight, and you use your expertise and your skill, and the clarity that you have to thrust forward, to cut things away if you need to cut things away. And there are things to cut away, because with this back and forth card, it's like, am I making progress? Am I not? And I feel part of the reason that you're maybe not seeing the progress is that you're maybe not fully committed to this new dream, this new path, which I want to say is, there's an inherent thread between the new dream and the old dream that you have yet to recognize. But the only way you can recognize that is literally by the influence of your childhood, or the influence of being like a child, thinking like a child, or maybe the influence of a child for that matter. But what this King to Page of Cups talks about is a return to childhood, and also a going from that emotional resolution and perfect dream that the King holds down to a previous a younger iteration of that dream where you're not really sure, but you need to let it grow. You need to let it work its way into maturity, because it's the glimmer of a dream. It's a dream where you're not really sure, but it deserves its chance to grow. And we have the letting go card here. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So there is this new direction is the same dream as the old direction, just in a completely different 2020 reboot. I did not mean that to sound as ominous as it did. Let's face it, 2020 is a challenging year. But your new dream, which is still like a Doctor Who regeneration of the old dream, will fit in perfectly. Because, yeah, there's a burden to take on with it. And as you charge ahead, you may feel that the world is not supporting you, but you are supposed to do this. You are supposed to surge ahead with this. The one thing you have to watch is that you do not overwork. You make sure your defenses are high, just as at the very start is like, oh, do I really want to do this? Can I protect everything if I do it? Yes, you can, but you need to make sure that you have got your defenses up, that you are protecting, whether it's not doing too many hours, whether it's saying, here's the boundary in a relationship, you know, I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. But whether it's making sure that your money's spread around, so if one bank goes down, you don't lose everything. You know, however that may manifest. But it's almost like, now, I got this behind a mask card. Now, whereas the back and forth made sense to me initially, I feel like for you to achieve what you need to do, you will be wearing a mask at times, because the world is not being kindly to your efforts at the moment. But the hexagram says you just push through, you just keep going, which you won't be able to do if you're mourning the previous iteration of your dream. You do need to let go. So I'm seeing the mask as a good tool here, but I'm also seeing the fact that the previous dream was a mask as well, and what you're being stripped down to is more honest. It's that more forthright directness of the Ace of Wands, of the King of Swords, and of the Magician. Okay, I thought I've been telling everybody my power is in this direction, but now see what I can do. Because you are going through a metamorphosis. And you are going through a period, believe it or not, a period of wish fulfillment. It's a burden to get there. You're not going to be celebrated, but you're not going to be interfered with. 3 of Cups reversed here, 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Now, King to the Page of Coins. Now, to me, that is somebody, yes, it's work, but it's learning to do something new. Let's see what they say on here. King to material assistance, provider and provided. As I said, you can receive help, you can receive assistance. And I think as you are going, because this magician, yeah, he's coming into his power, but look at the look on his face. You know, it's like, I've summoned this glowing ball of energy. What do I do now? I mean, a lot of these cards in the Massive Tarot look a little bit confused, surprised, dazed. But these next 2 cards don't at all. The King of Swords is really pleased with the direction that he's chosen. And it is, as I said, unifying something, which is probably you and the new dream. Now, I want to read from the Celestial I Ching for that hexagram 21. It's called the Law, or also Gnawing. The wise ones who have come before authored the code of law to bring order where there was chaos. The intention is to set all persons upon equal footing so that they can be judged without bias. Of course, One must consider the natural order of things and whether the law being enforced is the original intention of justice or the prostitution of some clever trickster. Now is the time to analyse our affairs to a hair, leaving no stone unturned and considering every last detail for its potential advantage. We must gnaw the meat to the bone and make soup from what is left. At this juncture, the wise man calls in all debts and uses even the subtlest point to make his case. So, like I say, there is an attention to detail. You've got to make sure you're defended. You've got to make sure what is true to you is protected. And it is a burden. But being that burden, you also have to make sure you do not overwork yourself. And there's certain things that you need to let go of. And I think there might be a personal sense of, well, this is who I am, and you want me to pretend to be this? Yes, because almost you need to try on a number of masks because you are going through a metamorphosis and you want to see which of the masks fit. Not as in having them as masks, but giving you the tools to express the new you who knows what to do with that glowing ball of energy. Now we finally have verse 66 from the Tao Te Ching, which I've no idea what angel number 66 means. Oh, are there any angel numbers in here? No, but you do have a lovely 8, 9, 10, seeing that progression going forward. And I can see a 6, 7 there, which also goes, you're ending up in a good place, as this sun card is telling me. So it's almost like you have to, you have to go up the mountain. You have to go up this hill. You have to face this challenge to take on this new dream. Oh, excuse me. Because there is a tower moment coming. And you want to be on high ground when the flood when the flood hits. So, when the flood hits. Verse number 66 is rivers and seas. Rivers and seas can be king of the 100 valleys only because they accept their lower position. Therefore, they can be king of the 100 valleys. That is why the sage who wishes to rule the people must stay beneath them. Who wishes to lead the people must follow behind them. In this way, the sage stays above the people, yet does not oppress them. He stays ahead of the people, yet does not exhaust them. Then the people will support him with joy and never tire of following him. And because he does not fight, no one can fight against him. Like I said, whatever this is, seek some form of assistance while this metamorphosis is happening, because you are letting go of aspects of a previous dream to replace them with more celebratory aspects of a dream. You know, a new path forward. It comes from introspection here, but I believe that this is already, you've had the introspection, you've had the pain that caused the introspection, that caused this, oh, I've actually got all this power. What am I going to do with it now? So the path forward is hard. I've suddenly got, he ain't heavy going through my mind. You know, the road is long. So the path is hard, but with this sun card here, it is so worth it, because your metamorphosis will blossom in that sunshine. There is wish fulfillment in this path for you. Oh, that was it. Fool on the bottom of the Tarot of the New Visions deck as well. So whole new beginning. A whole new beginning that, yeah, there is a storm in the future, but you have your new beginning now, and you will weather all obstacles. Keep pushing through. Okay, Pig, if this means anything to you, comment down below. It doesn't look like it could be an easy ride. You've got to pay attention to detail, protect everything, yet still surge ahead forward and smash through all obstacles. Simples. Okay, comment down below, press the like and subscribe button as you're passing, and I will see you on the full moon, hopefully. Cheers.